Get ready to match the star. Bill Daly, Brett Sommer, Charles Nelson Reilly, Dr. Joyce Brothers, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you. Here we go. Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Who's got a sip of water? I didn't realize I was thirsty.
Somebody stole Bill Daly's water.
Coffee.
Who stole my
water? Is that
water?
thirst quenching?
Oh, are you kidding?
No, as a matter of fact, it's an aphrodisiac.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't need an
I was wondering why I
aphrodisiac.
was feeling so blanky.
Oh, you devil.
Yeah. Everything okay? Yeah, okay.
What are you looking for?
I thought you usually have a glass of water there.
Yeah, someone stole
Someone
my
stole.
drink.
Someone stole his.
Is that it? There it is.
What is
there
that?
it is.
Where?
Over
Right there it is.
there.
Right
Is that
there.
it?
Please have my water.
All right.
Thank you. My
It is a
Wawa.
clear liquid.
I want my Wawa.
Hold on.
Oh, that's really water.
Don't anyone light a match in the area?
Is that your water?
No, let's see.
That's water.
Margaret Kirkpatrick and Doris Molo. Applause, applause, applause. How are you? Good. Margaret's the current champ. She's won 2 games, has a total of $450 to her credit. We're in the middle of round 1. She's being challenged by Doris, who's had her first round question, didn't match any of her celebrities. But do not be disheartened, because you never know about this game. It can go one way or another, right?
Right.
You've had your ups and downs,
I've had
haven't
my
you?
downs,
Okay,
yes.
we'll see how this game goes in a moment or so, but right now, this. Ready? Here we go. This is yours, Margaret. Listen carefully. First round question. In New York, one tourist said to another, the Statue of Liberty must have gotten drunk last night. Instead of her crown, she has a blank on her head. Give us...
Oh, I've got this.
You're homeless, you're poor, you're
Drunk.
downtrodden, you're... Give us...
No.
All right. That's the best you can do, lady. Okay.
Oh, cute.
Now we're all ready. Here we go. Margaret. In New York, one tourist said to another, the Statue of Liberty must have gotten drunk last night. Instead of her crown, she has a blank on her head.
An ice pack.
An ice pack. I don't know, Margaret. Let's see what you have, Bill.
Well, you know, this is not good. I was going to throw this down. I thought, you know, I was thinking of the steak. This is not my answer.
A steak.
I think it's steak and I said, that's a bad one.
yeah,
but I
that's
said
a
over
bad
here,
one,
I
right.
thought real fast and put ice pack.
Oh,
Real quick.
very good. That's one for Margaret. Okay, Brett?
Imagine old Bill Daly coming up with a match.
Yes.
But that I could say the same. I said you had a little paper hat on her head.
Paper hat.
Like,
Yeah,
hip,
that's
hip, hooray,
Hooray.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, right.
Oh, don't boo me.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm a working mother and a woman alone.
And let's keep it that way.
All right, Charles, you're up.
We only kid. I love you. You know that.
Yes, of course.
She wouldn't have an ice pack. I'm sorry. She would have the whole bucket because
An
she's
ice
so big.
bucket. How about that? No?
Wrong.
Oh. You're booing the judges. You're booing the judges, right?
I don't care. I can take
Or you
it.
booing him?
All
What
my
do you
life
do?
I've had
Make
it.
up your mind. Who do you want to boo now?
They can all boo me when they hear
Oh, they
I'm
wanna-
terrible.
gonna boo you?
They can all, everybody.
All right, now, if this is a rotten
Get
answer,
ready.
give it to
A
her.
medical boo.
A medical
What all together now?
boo.
A bird.
Bird.
Cut. All right. Now, Richard, being a perfect person, usually gives pretty terrific answers, and I don't ever remember his being booed here. But there's always a first, Richard.
Nevertheless.
I certainly hope it won't be today.
Now, the answer that Margaret is looking for is...
Now, read the question.
In New York, one tourist said to another, the Statue of Liberty must have gotten drunk last night. Instead of her crown, she has an ice pack on her head.
Well, what does Charles always do when he gets drunk at a party? It's a lampshade.
Lampshade! You ever heard that Well, that is the traditionally terrific answer, lampshade.
Thank you.
What's
Patti,
wrong with
thank you.
paper hat and ice pack?
They're okay. They're okay.
You bet your blank they're okay.
What do you say?
I have another medical answer.
Another medical
They're
answer?
highly vicious.
Yes.
I'll explain it to you.
A bedpan.
No!
You would do that to a new mother. You are
They
a
would,
vicious bunch.
obviously.
Yeah.
They would.
Okay, so that's 1-0 in favor of Margaret at the end of round 1. We go to round 2 and ask Doris to make her selection, A or B.
Because it works so well for me, B.
B. Had a lot of luck with it last time, so she's going to try it now. Nanook, the divorced Eskimo, was mean.
How mean was he?
Kind of weak, aren't you? You've wasted all your energy booing, and now you can't even say how mean was he. When he gave his ex-wife her first alimony check, he tied it to a blank. That's how mean he was. Nanook, the divorced Eskimo, was mean. When he gave his ex-wife her first alimony check, he tied it to a blank. All right. You're not surprised? That's 2 here.
I already
1
had
there.
my
There. You finished. Yeah. The mean. He was mean.
I'm trying to think of what that thing is.
Well, draw a picture of it and I'll figure it out.
Draw a picture of this, baby.
Tied it to an Eskimo's...
Blank.
When he gave his ex-wife her first alimony check, he tied it to a blank. That's how mean he was.
Oh, you wouldn't know. You're
Alimony
such
check.
a kind person.
All right. Everybody ready? Okay.
Why did it really count?
Bill, get busy.
Bill.
Put down something.
Okay,
Put
down
anything.
something.
Put down
Just
something.
put something.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up. Move.
Oh, I love him when he gets like that.
I'm sorry.
All right. Now, Doris. Nanook, the divorced Eskimo, was mean. When he gave his ex-wife her first alimony check, he tied it to a blank.
Whale?
A whale. It may work. Now, wait a minute. It may work. Don't boo her until she strikes out. Bill, what do you say?
I just wrote anything. Like doorknobs, anything.
Tied it to a doorknob.
Toes, anything. No, I thought from strangling, and I'm trying to explain this bad answer, right? From strangling, and all the pain and the cold, I put red neck. Now, I don't understand that, but I was really pressed.
He gave his
right?
ex-wife her first
You can boo me, I don't care. I'll boo myself.
Oh, well.
I give myself 2 boos. Boo-boo. I just made a boo-boo, in fact. Oh, boy.
All right. That really was rotten, Bill, but let's press on here and see what Brett has.
Darling, would you explain his answer to me?
Well, he drew a blank, so
Yes.
instead of holding up a blank card, he did the gentlemanly thing and wrote down a dumb answer. Just so we'd have something.
Okay, here's 2 dumb answers. Polar bear.
Polar bear's not bad. Oh, polar bear's not bad. Oh, they're applauding that because polar bear is, it's a mean animal, and that would be a hard way to receive your alimony check. Charles?
Oh, what a funny answer.
Harpoon.
A harpoon. And he threw it at her, right?
Went like that.
Oh, he did. There's your check. Now, Joyce, we're up to you. He gave his ex-wife her first alimony check. He tied it to a whale, according to Doris.
As a little polar bear said to his mother, I don't care what anyone says, I'm still cold, a little polar bear.
Oh, the polar bear, yeah. All right. So that's 2 polar bears, a harpoon, and a redneck.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Right. And Richard.
Mr. and Mrs. Edward Reed. Doris will be right home. Polar bear.
Polar bear seems to be the answer. You got to match Patti Deutsch in order to stay in the game.
No one has matched Patti Deutsch in years.
Yes. It's possible.
It's possible.
You're such a weirdo, you could have said whale, too.
Yeah, but I didn't.
You didn't. What did you say?
I said he tied it to a hungry walrus.
A hungry walrus. So, Margaret wins the game. Come on down, Margaret. You're getting there little by little. You dropped something. Oh, your talisman. Okay. Doris, say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Edward Reed. Say hello right out loud in front of America to that camera right there.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Reed.
Who are they?
They're my parents.
Oh, yes. Doris Molo, a pleasure to meet you. We've got a gift for you backstage. Thank you. Goodbye. And we've got this message for you. Oh, dear me. Are you ready, Mark? I got to tell you something that just happened. We do questions and answers in the studio audience during the commercials here while you watch. And someone just said, what does Patti Deutsch do for a living? And that strikes us as being rather amusing because...
Especially because I don't have an answer.
Yes, you do. You mean you do this for a living? This is it? Yeah, okay, Patti. Well, she makes beautiful babies. She has a son named Max. Is that...
Yeah, but there's not a living in
That's
that.
not a living in that. No.
Not unless you put him to work.
Margaret, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Gin blank. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. All right, pick them out, Margaret.
Richard.
Richard.
Like I told you yesterday, love and marriage.
Love and marriage.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
Joyce.
Gin
Joy-
rummy.
Gin rummy.
Gin rummy.
Gin rummy. Oh, what did you learn?
Bill, have you got one?
Gin Fizz.
Gin fizz.
Wait a minute, that's a good drink. They're turning on me today. What have I done
You
wrong?
really are an old-fashioned girl, aren't you, Bill?
Right, no one knows what that is. That's right.
Gin fizz. Gosh, I haven't heard that since
1921.
brown and white shoes were in vogue.
Since last
then.
night when we were out together. Remember
Yes,
that?
right. Now, you got those three, gin fizz, gin and tonic, and gin rummy. Do you want one of those?
Yes, since I should have stuck with Richard last time, I'll go with gin and tonic.
Why, you say no? They say no. All right, we'll find out whether you're right and Richard's right, or whether
Well,
they're right.
yesterday they clapped shotgun marriage. So
That's right, yeah.
I wouldn't count too much on that.
Let's find out where gin and tonic is. Is it under the $100 response? Gin fizz. Oh!
Wait a minute now.
Attaboy.
Hey, Richard,
Let's
you see
hear it
that
for Bill.
Boy, you laughed at me.
Yes.
Boy.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, wow.
Is that the man who wrote Redneck?
Yes.
I'll say no more.
Redneck's the next one under there.
I rest my case.
Gin
All
redneck.
right. Gin and tonic. Is it under the $250 response? Yes, it is. Congratulations. That gives you $800 altogether. That's very quick, Rod. There. Oh, there you go. Oh, well. Okay.
Drinks for everybody.
That's it. Okay, Margaret, you got gin rummies? Is that what everybody says? What do you
I know
think?
what it is.
Gin.
I'll give them a chance. They're probably
all
right.
You think they're right. All right, here it is. Slide it, Earl. Gin rummy it is.
Well done, Doc.
Okay. Now, Margaret, that means you're going to play for 10 times $250 or $2,500 to collect. You've got to match one celebrity head-to-head. Exactly which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to write here, and Margaret's going to face me as she does. She knows the rules here. Here we go. This is worth $2,500. Soda blank. Okay, we call on you now, Margaret, to give us your response. One you think will match his. What do you say to that? Soda blank.
Can I have more time?
Well, we could do 8 more choruses of our forgettable song there.
How about cracker?
Soda cracker. All right, what do you say if it's not soda cracker? Oh, they're saying soda pop.
Sure.
Soda jerk?
I've
Yeah.
never
There's
thought
some...
soda pop.
You didn't think of that? Okay, Richard, she says soda cracker will match you.
There were a lot. There were fountain, jerk.
Yes.
But naturally, I said,
Pop. Well, Margaret, you're still the champ. You're the losingest champ we've ever had. And now, are you ready to meet another person who's going to challenge you, right? All right, let's welcome Pam Reich. Here she comes. Okay. Hi, Pam. You know Margaret? Now, Pam, we're happy to have you here with us, and we ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a sociology major at Cal Poly in Pomona,
Yeah.
and I love drag racing and puppy dogs and doing macrame.
You love drag racing, puppy dog, and dirty macrame?
No, doing macrame.
Oh, doing.
It's
I've seen everything, but I never saw dirty macrame. How do you make a dirty picture out of macrame? Okay, Pam, we welcome you, wish you the best of luck. We can't go on with the game at this moment, but we may right after these messages are passed along. Here we go. Are you ready? I push a button. With my magic finger, I reveal A and B and ask Pam to make a selection.
A, please.
A it is. Everybody plays. The Godfather said,
Today is the birthday of that judge who sent me to prison,
What?
so...
It's a very... That's Godfather? That was Gabby Hayes doing Marlon Brando. I know I'm not going to be back here again, so I want to hear that real clear, right?
You're not only not going to get booked on the show again...
True, I know. I want to get this right.
You may not last to the end
Through
of the
the end
show.
of the show.
Today is the birthday of that judge who sent me to prison. So to celebrate, I set off a stick of dynamite in his blank. What's the matter, you dumb?
Now, whose birthday was it, sweetheart?
Today is the birthday of that judge who sent me to prison. The
judge's birthday.
It's the judge's birthday.
Yeah, I understand. And who sent me?
And then
so
what
I to celebrate.
So to celebrate, I set off a stick of dynamite in his blank. It's the judge's birthday.
Oh, I
got it.
The
judge's birthday.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I don't have it.
The judge's birthday.
All right. Ready?
I got it.
We're ready for you, Pam.
Right on.
Got it.
The Godfather said, for today is the birthday of that judge who sent me to prison. So to celebrate, I set off a stick of dynamite in his...
Birthday cake?
In his birthday cake.
Okay, Pam. She says in his birthday cake. Bill, what do you say?
I didn't say that. I'm sorry.
You didn't say that.
I said his gavel, because you blow it up.
Oh,
Gavel.
that'd be a good idea.
That's a good answer.
Stick some of that plastique in there.
Well,
Bing. Drill a hole in the gavel. That's a very good idea.
Well, where does
Must
the
remember
judge
that.
sit?
He sat at the bench in that,
In the court, in his little chair.
Oh, in the judge's chair. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we got two responses and no birthday cake so far. Charles, do you offer the lady a birthday cake?
Judges have briefs.
Briefs.
Well, let's call the
He talked so funny after that. Yes, ma'am.
Have you heard about the old Godfather? They made him an offer he couldn't remember. Chambers.
In his chambers, in the judge's chambers. Today's the birthday of that judge who sent me to prison, so to celebrate, I set off a stick of dynamite in his birthday cake, according to Pam.
I said, son of Chambers.
Chambers.
Whitaker Chambers.
All right, Patti.
Yo, I said that he set off a stick of dynamite in his robes.
In his robe.
Yeah.
Yes. That would certainly make them balloon up and...
Yes, and expose
On a
his
clear
briefs.
day,
And expose their briefs, yes.
clear travel.
Now, Margaret, are you ready? Here we go. All right. Harriet said, my surgeon is a very strange man.
How strange. Surgeon.
After he took out my appendix, he blanked it. That's how strange the surgeon was. After he took out my appendix, he blanked it.
It's not a bad answer. It's not brilliant, but
It's acceptable. Okay. Strange surgeon. Weirdo. After he took out my appendix, he blanked it.
Peculiar, odd, eccentric.
Right. Everybody's ready.
No,
Bill
not
Daly.
everybody's ready. Bill Daly's up here just... That's not pretty. All right.
Very good.
Thank you,
Never
Daddy.
think of it. Oh, all right, Margaret. Harriet said my surgeon is very strange, a very strange man. After he took out my appendix, he blanked it.
Bronzed it.
Bronzed it is a good answer. Margaret came up with a rather superior answer, Bill. It's up to you now. She
Mine
said he
is
bronzed it.
inferior, so I put a little formaldehyde there. I bottled it, right?
Bottled it. Very good.
I didn't get a boo on it, so that's
No,
all right.
it's all right. No, not one boo.
I didn't get a yay. Oh, I did get a boo. I apologize. I did get a boo on it.
They're
I'm
getting
sorry.
slow, aren't
What's
they?
wrong with bottling it? I'm getting
That's nothing bad. Brett?
Well, I thought that he probably would pickle it.
Pickled it. Bronze. Charles, looking for a bronzed appendix.
Margaret is the reigning champion.
Yes.
I don't know how she's going to handle this, but she has a match.
Bronze. There's one for you. Joyce? Show and tell.
I think bronze is a very superior answer.
That is it. Two for you, Margaret. Richard?
And a brawl.
That's three for you, Margaret. Patti?
My doctor was really peculiar.
Why?
Took it out and he sold it.
He sold it. All right, 3-0 to score, and now you find out the score about this message and then come back. All right, listen, you're all splendid. Join us next time for Match Game 75. Oh, dear.
A Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.